Hi everyone, Clayton speaking. This is an update for Crypteks 30-day painting challenge. This is my Zoanthrope that I won from Aceface. So he is coming along quite nicely. I probably, at this stage, I'll have to call this one done for a couple of reasons. I'm going to add a few extra things to it, so for all intents and purposes, until I get the extra parts, I physically can't do anything more to it. So I'm going to call him done. He's got the metal teeth and like all of the green and everything's done. I just got Cryptek is actually sending me up some arms for this little bit here because Ace forgot to put them in. But it's all good now. It's fine. I think he's lost them actually. We've been chatting a bit over the past couple of days, and it looks like he's lost them. But given the amount of Unreal miniatures he's got floating around, it doesn't surprise me at all. I've lost many a thing. I've lost the little head parts for the rest of my Wraith Guard, like the little plumy bits that go on the back of their head. I've lost 2 of them, and I mean lost. They are gone. So it's going to be interesting. I have to make some more. Anyway, rambling. What I have done is I've made the alien eggs. They will focus in a bit there. So I made these out of green stuff. You probably see some of my fingerprints on there. I didn't smooth them out because I wanted it to have a little bit of texture, just so the green holds. So they're undercoated black, and then I put like a bleach bone over the top of them. Then I painted them scorpion green. Then I put a really watery coat of rotting flesh over the top. From there I did, hang on, what was that other green I used? Wait for it. Cyberite green in the little cracks in there, and then I watered down Dark Angels green a whole lot. It's almost to like a really thin wash, and then sort of went over all of it, if this will focus at any point. So I did all the little tendrils and everything as well. From here, what I'm going to do is IDICBeer, Nick is sending me over some of the little rippers from the Ripper Swarm bases. So in between the tendrils and the bottom of the eggs will be all PVA glue. So I'll actually mix some Dark Angels green in with the PVA just to tint it, and I'll sort of squeeze it all around the bottom around here to make it look all slimy and yuck, and then I'll put the little rippers strategically around the base, and I'm actually going to put a ripper because that little face hugger thing I made in there, it kind of looks like a crab, so I'm going to put a ripper popping out of there, but I think I've already said that. So anywho, that's the Zoanthrope. I think he turned out pretty good. I'm happy with him. Next thing is my Farseer conversion. Now, this is, I put him on a lava base, but I think everyone knows that. I'm just going to adjust this camera for a sec, guys, just so I can see if I can get a bit better. There we go. Probably better light that way. So what this represents, and the reason I've done the sculpting on it, is I'm thinking that the Farseer is floating. Is that better? Yeah. So the Farseer is basically floating on psychic energy, and so I've actually sculpted him using a psychic power. That was my interpretation. That's what I'm trying to sort of get across with this miniature. Whether I've done it or not, or epically failed, I'm not 100% sure. Look, I kind of like it. It's turned out how I intended it to turn out, so this is probably only the 3rd time I've used green stuff and never really bothered to sculpt anything, so I'm happy with it. I'm sure there's, I mean, I know there's much better sculptors out there, and, you know, they'd look at this and go, oh, Lord, a 4-year-old do that? But anyway, I'm happy with it. I like it. That's the head that Jason Pryor sent over to me. If you guys haven't liked and subbed his channel, please head over and check his stuff out. He's been doing some amazing work on his space puppies lately, and also go and check out Cryptek with his Grey Knights in this challenge. Have been absolutely fantastic. And IDICBeer, well, I'm sure you all know IDIC. I'm sure you all know Nick. But if not, if somehow I've got a subscriber that he hasn't, please go over and have a look at IDICBeer, because the Shadow Spectres and whatnot that he's just finished are absolutely amazing. So I'll drop links in the description below, guys. So and check that out. But anywho, this is my Farseer, and hopefully the green stuff will be cured by tomorrow afternoon when I get home from work. I'm going to blow over it with a black undercoat, a black spray undercoat, and then I'll build up the orange layers. I'll go in with a red, probably ruby red. I'll go in with ruby red over the black. From there, I'll give it a wash of. Generally, I do a red glaze just to slick it up a little bit, and then that's when I start dry brushing the fiery orange over it. Just because the fiery orange has got a really heavy it's chromium, so the pigment's quite strong. And then from there, over the fiery orange, I can do my sunburst yellow and bad moon yellows and bring it up. The head, like I discussed in the previous video, I think for this guy will be much the same as the base. So if we have a look at the base, you can see the black rocks. So what I'm going to try and do is with the head, I'll try and make it like do the reverse highlighting deal. So the outer edges will be black, like they're turning to ash, so that the heat is sort of starting to dissipate a little bit, but you know, you'll get the idea of the psychic energy being pulled up through the lava, coming out of the Farseer's hand and then manifesting into a dragon's head. So this is basically, I call it Destructor, because there used to be a psychic power back when I played in 3rd Ed or whatever, and it was Destructor, which was a flamer template, which I always really enjoyed playing. It was pretty wicked. So this is my interpretation of a Farseer using Destructor. So hopefully you guys dig it. You'll see I've actually repainted all the runes. His Wraithbone shielding has all been done in oranges and yellows, and then what I've done with every rune on the Farseer model now, I've actually made a glowing yellow, basically just to represent the fact that he's pulling the lava or magma up through his body, you know, like in a psychic sort of a deal, and yeah, punching it out through his hand, ready to go and eat someone. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you like it. Please comment and tell me what you think, whether it's just a freaking great mess or whether you think it's cool or not, and whether I should be doing more sculpting or not. So yeah, that's horribly out of focus. Anywho, normal YouTubery things, guys. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, throw money at me, do whatever. Right up. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much.